After years and years of watching YouTube, there have always been key moments that have shined out to me. Certain series and videos on the platform have their own place in history for sure, but only few creators can strike a chord as hard as George Joji Miller, otherwise known as Filthy Frank. The Filthy Frank Show is one of those series that you really can't explain. It's crass and it's nonsensical, but that's what's part of the fun. On the outside, the show just looks like a bunch of shock humor and glorified idiocy. I mean, come on, Max ate a cake with his own vomit. And if that's all the show was, then great, we'd have another Jackass clone. But the Filthy Frank Show is so much more than that. The comedy from the Filthy Frank Show derives from not only the shock value and crude humor, but also the improv and satire. These two things make the show go from a comedy to a masterpiece. George, Max, and Ian's improvised scenes cause some of the most iconic and mimetic moments on the show. There's this phone call scene in Human Ramen, and I don't even know why it's funny, but it just had me dying the first time I saw it.
You hear that, baby?
And the smirks and the laughing in the background just add to the home production and crudeness, which just makes it even funnier. There's also a scene from The Gentleman's Guide where Max says,
That's my dick! The gentleman never grabs a dick!
This scene has been such a meme amongst my friends that I felt like it was worth mentioning. All of these videos have so many ad-libs and so much unplanned comedy in them, it really shows how funny they are as comedians. Not everyone can pull off the Filthy Frank character. You need to be able to think quick on your feet if things don't go according to plan, which George was a master at.
I definitely woke my neighbors up. Shit, Mom. My neighbors heard that, for sure. I think my neighbors are weeaboos. They probably think I'm getting mad pussy.
Oh shit.
What the fuck? That's a powerful grip. You play tennis, boy? We all have dreams. I just wanted a piece of Percy's ass, you feel me? You know, I just wanted a piece of that helicopter's ass.
A lot of these scenes are also very important for the legitimacy of the show. Even though the cameras are expensive and the equipment is high quality, it still feels like a kid in his backyard making dumb videos on the internet. That feeling is really only captured through these hilarious unplanned scenes.
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker! Oh. Well, it's a little embarrassing.
It makes the show seem very self-aware of how absurd it is, and it shows how fun they are all having with it. Without a doubt, satire is the most crucial component of the Filthy Frank Show. It is used not only for a comedic effect, but also to make some sort of statement. The best example of this would be the life hacks video. Right off the bat, it's pretty obvious that this video is making fun of the life hack and 5-minute crafts videos that are so abundant on YouTube. Filthy Frank takes the approach of mocking them, even down to the title of the video, which isn't far off from actual life hack videos for the time. This video goes to show that most of these inane life hack videos are redundant and idiotic by exaggerating the narrator's voice and the actions shown on screen.
Now you can put both cigarettes in your nose! Thanks, life hacks! You're the best! Yeah!
And it's fucking hilarious. Even the show's own characters are mockeries and exaggerations of real life. In George's own words, Filthy Frank is the embodiment of everything a person should not be. He is anti-PC, anti-social, and anti-couth. However, even being the person everyone shouldn't be, he still sometimes makes very valid points. In his rant-style videos, such as I Hate Facebook and Born in the Wrong Generation, Frank brings up legitimate gripes he has with certain people. In Born in the Wrong Generation, Frank explains that he hates seeing comments on old songs that say things like,
I wish more people from my generation could appreciate this music. Just let me get my Nirvana album and travel out of this stupid generation.
To this he replies,
The fact that you say today's music sucks shows that you've only explored the shitty surface of music without actually having the effort to actually look through some decent music.
And this is a very valid point that I feel a lot of people who listen to new music believe. The fact that this is coming from the embodiment of everything a person should not be shows that maybe George is saying that it's okay to be a little anti-PC, anti-social, or anti-coot sometimes, since it shows a more honest look at the world, even if sometimes it's a little filthy.
Sorry. I never see you. I never see you. I never see you. I never see you. I never see you anymore.